Y'all need to put Lonzo play toys in his playroom.
You said what?
His toys in his playroom. Like this car he's too young to use. Just put it up where he can't mess with it. You don't have to get it now. What up, I am? How you? I came a little early tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. What up, Brianna? Good morning. Well, good morning to you. I guess it's morning where you are now. But it's still before midnight here. And how y'all been? How y'all did? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. Um, can't complain. Okay, you're on the East Coast. Wow. I I have a Facebook account and all that. I have other social media, but this is like the only social media I really mess with. And I say that because whenever my sister sees something newsworthy that she think I should see, she oh wow, she sends me little notifications on it and whatnot. And well, she shares it on YouTube and then it's sent not YouTube on Facebook because she's a Facebooker. And I'm looking for what I'm talking about right quick. She uh she sends me these things and then I'll go look at some of them. Some of the stuff she be sending me, I be like, bruh, do you like what do you do with your D? But I think when she was sending me all these messages, I think she was chilling because of Ida. And I'm looking for the picture, but in a minute I'm gonna just go ahead on and be like, here it is. Okay, maybe see if that's it. No, it's not that one. And like I said, like the people at the border, I accepted your friend request. I went to Instagram, right, I am. What up, Wooden? I accepted your friend request. I went to Instagram, I think it was uh, maybe a couple of nights ago. I did all that. What are you doing up so late? Don't act. You know this is my time. But okay, here it is. I found it. Have y'all seen this? Can y'all see that? You see what they say? Colors of the world. Have y'all seen that? Let me quit playing with y'all. Have y'all seen that? No, these are the markers. But they have the markers, the color pencils, and the crayons. No, they're not regular crayons. I'm going to read y'all the back. I got the crayons too. But the crayons have 32 colors representing people of the world and 8 classic crayons for coloring eyes and hair. Now it's even easier for kids to color themselves, family, and friends from all around the globe. That's what the crayons say. And yeah, there's a blue, a light green, and black, and all kind of stuff. But when you open the pack, oh wow, I'm buffering. Hey,
Yes.
oh wow, I am still buffering. Am I still buffering? Uh, they're supposed to. They're supposed to. You on your game?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi.
You're not on Wi-Fi.
Mm-mm.
Your computer's on, isn't it?
No. Why would I need my computer on right now? I don't need that on until in the morning.
You don't need it. Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Okay. Now, the thing is, though, when you open it, oh, wow. I guess I needed more light on it than that. So now kids are supposed to be, I don't even think I've opened, no, I haven't opened this. Kids are supposed to be able to have the right color that they need for their family. And and the reason I came across it was, like I said, my sister messaging me, and she was like, wow, to be so loud and to be so wrong. Oh wow. Comes in 3 little packs. Comes in 3 boxes. Now let's see this. I guess this is all the brown shades. But the thing that's funny to me is, tell you the truth, they all look the same to me. I'm gonna have to go ahead on and run them on some paper and see what it do. Uh, and now y'all explain this shit to me. Explain this. Even albinos. This mug is called extra light almond. Is that supposed to be our light skinned people? Let's see. Because they have like on this one, they have a little thing you can color. Let's see. Which one I'm gonna color? Yeah. And just like I said, why is this even in the box? It doesn't even show up. It's like white. Like Crayola doing the most to make their money out of all this racial tension. I colored this little guy right here, right down there. You see any difference? uh, light, medium, golden. That sounds more like our light skinned people. Yes, I know black people come in all colors of the rainbow. You want to know something that I found really, I don't know, I don't know, it was upsetting and it was disturbing and uh I did a little genealogy type search last night because somebody invited me to a family group. And I was like, I don't know who the hell this is, but my aunt, uh, right, I'm not about to even show y'all no more colors. But as I was saying, I uh I was invited to a family group. I was invited by my aunt. So I'm looking at the group, because when they say our last name, I'm thinking about my grandparents' descendants. So I looked closer in, and it was about, oh wow, it's raining. It wasn't about my grandparents' descendants. It was about my great grandparents' descendants. And what was disturbing and upsetting to me was I didn't know any of them. And like the only people that I know on my grandfather's side are two cousins that live in Houston and their two kids. And what was really disturbing to me about the whole situation is y'all sit down, hold your hats. This is really fucked up. My grandfather was one of 18 children, and I never knew that. I was like, "Yee, 18 children?" And I only, right, Brianna, he was one of 18 children. His mother had 10 daughters and 8 sons. No, that's really not a lot of sex. Wow, you one of 16? Yeah, but you know them. And I bet you know their children too. My grandfather's whole life, as much as I used to go out there and visit and whatnot, we never visited other relatives like that. And yeah, same mother, same father. And she had 18 children. And same mother, same father. And as much as we used to be in the country, I only knew one. And he died when I was 14. I was like, wow. And I knew a lot of my family lived in Texas already, but it's from his side of the family, not my grandmother's side, like I thought. And I was like, he had all these siblings. And well, see, We might have never met him, but my brother did. They just never talked about it. They just never talked about it. And whenever we was there, no one would visit. Like the people who would visit would be cousins. And I was like, wow. Because see, my daddy won a 9, and I know all them. I know all them, and I know all their children. I can tell you all their children. But and that's what I want to know. They just never talked about it. Why would they keep some shit like that a secret? I was like, wow, that is a lot of children and nobody knows nothing. See, that's the thing about my family, though. My grandfather, he had 9 children with my grandmother, but he had children with other women in between my daddies and my uncles and aunts. But my uncle and aunts, they know their siblings. They know who their brother is, their brothers, and who their sisters is. They know them. You saying one child? I'm telling you, shit. My the neighbor daughter from my grandpa, uh, somebody my uncle was dating, son is for my grandpa. Well, not the daughter, her little brother. And see, I used to eavesdrop. That's how I used to find out stuff. You know, you wake up in the morning and you in the country, you know, as soon as you get up, they gonna send your ass outside. So you just chill in the fucking bed till your annoying little sister get up and blow your cover. But we would spend the summers out there, and our day was chores, then outside. But I would always wake up before my sister, and I would always wake up before they came to wake us up. So I would hear what they thought were private conversations. And that's how I found out about 3 of my grandfather's kids. Then I found out there was 4, a girl, another girl. It was 3 girls and a boy that I know of. But if I sit down and talk to my aunt and she want to tell the truth, she know him. Cause if my uncle know him and he could tell me a few, if he know him, they know him too. Because I was like, wow. So eavesdropping, you learn some shit you don't even want to learn, do. And my grandfather always used to move alone. And I think that's how I got all the extra aunts and uncles. Because when I say he used to move alone, when he said his time for you, that was his time for you. But when he said he about to make a move, it don't matter what he was going to do. If he didn't have plans on bringing you with him, you could cry all the hell you wanted. He was not bringing you with him. And my grandfather he used to do a lot of things. But like I said, when he was like, oh no, I ain't bringing you with me. When I come back, I'll come get you. That was your time. You might as well be okay, Papa, and go inside. Because other than that, he's not going to bring you. It don't matter how much you cried. He'll be like, you better go play with your little uncles. And I found out some other stuff, but dang, that just blows my mind, dude. 18 children? 18? And that wasn't too many generations back. I'm trying to decide, should I join a group? Should I start meeting my cousins? You know, I'm old as shit. But a lot of them do live in Houston. And that's not too far from here. Maybe that's why my uncle moved to Houston. Maybe even though they didn't talk to us about them, he knew about them. Because he lives in Houston. You think it's too late to meet them? Well, I know it's not too late, but no, you won't know what's even more interesting? If these companies stop trying to profit from people. Because at one time, Ancestry.com used to be free. Now these bitches want $15.99 a month, and that's their trash fucking subscription. Just like I was watching some show with Curtis. I forget the white woman name, but she said it was always peculiar to her that her mother would always wear a hat or always wear gloves, and she had a certain makeup regimen and whatever. And when she searched her genealogy, she found out that her mother was black. And I was like, and I showed the woman to Curtis, and he was like, I said, tell me which one of them is the black woman. You know, and he was like, I, I don't see no black woman right there. I said, my point exactly. We make all colors, all appearances. And because the woman was blonde haired and blue eyed. And Curtis was like, wow. And like I told him, that's not unusual. I have a cousin like that. That's amazing. They they call it light almond. I think that's just their way of not trying to say white. Because these colors are either almond, rose, or golden. Extra light almond. Man, only way extra light almond gonna show up is if I color on some brown paper, maybe. Yeah, it happens. Man, that's just like my sister was telling me she was gonna cook some stuff called Haitian spaghetti. Y'all ever heard of that? Y'all know what that is? I'm gonna tell you like she told me. It's a real thing. I'm not making it up. And like I told her, you're probably right because every nation has their own spaghetti. You know, everybody loves spaghetti. So when she told me about Haitian spaghetti, I asked her what it was. She got all flipping shit with me. Look it up. And you know what? I can't even be mad at little broad because I do that to my sons. When they ask me questions, you have a phone, look it up. And I tell her the same thing. So she was just getting catch back at me. But I looked it up, and it is basically spaghetti with hot dogs with wieners. I went, are you shitting me? She was like, no, it's a real thing. So when I saw that, I was like, that's probably why my daddy don't like wieners. Well, hot dogs. What y'all call them? What they call hot dogs where y'all from? Out here they call them Franks. So I looked up the Haitian spaghetti and I was like, wow. Spaghetti with hot dogs? Then it dawned on me, my daddy didn't use hot dogs, but he was feeding us that our whole life. I don't mess with Jollibees because they're Filipinos and Filipinos like pineapples. And I'm allergic to pineapples. And even though I would love to try that, if they put pineapples in their sauce or pineapple fell in my container, it would not be good for me. And I was telling my sister, I said, wow, you wonder if that's why my daddy didn't like hot dogs? Because my daddy, if you would put, even if you put it on the bun with chili or had let him dress it however he want, my daddy would go plumb crazy if you when he came home and you be like, oh, we had hot dogs for dinner. Or we having hot dogs. Yeah, who a good chili dog, yeah. But my daddy could not stand hot dogs for shit. And I thought it was because, well, maybe he grew up in the country and they never ate it. Now I should be thinking maybe because he grew up in the country and they ate it all the time. Because when we was growing up, I don't know if y'all hear me say it a lot. My daddy used to make a lot. Ooh, that scared me. Y'all know y'all saw me jump. But I don't think my daddy and them, well, they had to have struggled somewhat. But I don't know. Well, then again, they had 9 damn children. Like, who wants to go to the store and get 4 packs for hot dogs and 3 packs of spaghetti and tomato paste? What up, Cheryl? How you doing? What up, ENJ? How you doing? Right now, we talking about Haitian spaghetti. No, they didn't have meals like that. Like we would go to the country when we did beans. You have to fight them to get cornbread. They always cooked like they always had it going on, and that's what I mean. What up, Keish? And my daddy used to make certain forms of Haitian spaghetti all my life. That was like one of my daddy's favorite pots. But he would never put meat in it like that. He would put chicken wings in it. Maybe they did chickens. Maybe they did chicken in their spaghetti instead of meatballs. And see, I want to ask my uncle, but he one of the young ones. And you know the young ones got it good growing up because everybody else done grew up, money is better, and all that type of shit. And I love chicken spaghetti too. My daddy used to throw them chicken wings in a pot. Then he'll throw that tomato paste in there. It is good, Voodoo. I'm telling you, we ate that a lot. Maybe he didn't like the wieners. Sometimes he would throw sausage in it, but his shit was that chicken and spaghetti. And he'll fry them chicken wings up, make his little sauce. And now this is the thing about the Haitian spaghetti part. You put it in the sauce. You cook, and I like my spaghetti like that. I like my spaghetti sitting in the sauce to where it's all together, and I don't have to do all that mixing it up and shit. And I used to be like, man, what do you think he Italian? And the Italians ain't the only one that like pasta. I got me some more. I showed y'all that one, but I got me some more colored pencils. Lately I've been drawing, well, coloring, however you want to look at it, a lot, like maybe 3 or 4 a week, depending on how intricate it is. Like one of them I know took me at least 4 days to finish, and I was like, wow, I'm not making shit this detailed no more. Because when I sit back and I look at it, I'm like, was it really worth it? Well, I was showing them Crayola has this thing called Colors of the World. And they're wrong for that. Like, why would you put a white marker? Ain't nobody gonna see no white marker on nothing. No, all hand, all original hands and whatnot, whatnot. I what I used to do a lot was, you know, I would get printer pages and whatnot, whatnot, and printer sheets, computer printer paper, and I would draw on that. But I don't know. It's gotten to be that when I do art on papers that can walk away, they do. You know what I mean? So I got me this, a little sketchbook, got it from Dollar Tree. Man, y'all heard Dollar Tree about to start? Well, Dollar Tree been more than a dollar. If you're an avid Dollar Tree shopper, you already know this. But now, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, and some of them are $3, and some of them are $5, and some of them are $7. And I don't know. I just for Dollar Tree to go the way of Family Dollar and Dollar General, when's it gonna stop, man? Your gimmick is that everything's a dollar. What the hell? Right. They got $5 stuff, $7 stuff, $3 stuff. You know, I know y'all gonna go up because there was a cost of living type thing and all that. But to go up to simple stuff to $2, stuff that y'all been selling for $1 all this time, that's just wrong. Why don't you just go ahead on and put two in front of your dollar, $2 tree, you know? How much that double cheeseburger? It's only like $1.29, huh? $1.32, some shit. But you gotta know, there's a difference between the double cheeseburger and the McDouble. Now the McDouble, $2.39. Wow. For the double cheeseburger? You shitting me, man. Not that I'm a double cheeseburger fan, but you used to go to that drive-through. That shit used to be $1. See, I ain't been to McDonald's in a while. See, wow. I kind of stopped going when the Big Mac went up. $2.39. Where you at? What state you in? It might be your state. What? And no dollar fries. Wow. Wow. Man, I saw this fucking movie called Freaky today. That shit was funny as fuck. It was a serial killer switched with a teenage girl like Freaky Friday. And the serial killer was trying to kill people. He was like, oh my God, this body's no good. I was like, this shit's stupid as hell. Wow. No dollar fries. See, and that used to be my shit at McDonald's. I go get me a cheeseburger and a small fry. And I used to pay something like $2.59 for it. Wow. No dollar menu? Wow. Well, I'm saying that shit. You know what hurt my feelings? I was a Wendy's kid because that was what was by my house growing up. It was Wendy's, Popeyes, and eventually when I got to be about 10, there was a Domino's, and of course there was Churches, but Churches was always farther out. And then it became, when I was like 12 or 13, a KFC. But when I was growing up, I got to sneeze. That's what I'm going through now. But when I was growing up, the fast food that was by my house was Wendy's and Popeyes. So that's what I grew up on. And I used to love the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. When I saw they want damn near $4 for the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, I said, get the fucking gun. These bitches is tripping. I don't know how much it is if you go through the drive-through. But I think it's almost $3. But if you go on Uber Eats, I think they want something like $3.59 for that motherfucker. Man, y'all could keep that shit. You know, y'all banking on people greed and whatnot. Not me, bitch. I gotta let it go. And then they got the smallest fucking meat on there, the smallest piece of lettuce. And oh, Wendy's worse than McDonald's on their prices, though. When I saw that, when I saw they wanted like darn near $4 for a junior bacon cheeseburger, I was like, oh hell no. Oh wow. Burger King too? So, but do you still get that sharp taste like? I love a Whopper too, because that's 2 meals for me. I eat half of it for lunch or so somewhat. Oh wow. Fast food is changing like eventually it was gonna happen. And the delivery fee damn near oh god. The delivery fee is damn near as much as a burger. Wow. Right. Lonzo came, stopped in and visited us during the week, and his mama Uber eated him a Happy Meal. I was like, now how stupid was that? When you get off the freeway to come to my house, the McDonald's on that counter. You should have just stopped in at McDonald's on the counter instead of paying Uber Eats to bring it. Ain't that much rush in the world. And because I know for that $5 kid meal, she had to pay at least $10, $12 for it. And Alonzo was like a dog with a bone. He was not letting go that she told him she was going to buy him a Happy Kids meal. That Wooten, I have to go ahead on and disagree on, because the cost of seafood nowadays is ridiculous. And wow, just wow on the cost of seafood, because I went to Walmart yesterday and I was like, do I want them Dungeness crabs? Because I'm used to paying, even though I'm only getting one crab or a crab and a half, I'm used to paying $17 for that. When I went over there and I looked at that case and that shit was 26 something, I went, these bitches tripping. Popeye's prices are always crazy. They came out with that sandwich, it was a hit. Now they don't know how to fucking act. But Popeye's was always high. Come on now. $7 for 2 pieces of chicken and a red bean? That's high. And I was like, she better cook everything at home. Chicken prices haven't gone up too much, too bad. Especially on the pieces of chicken they feel nobody wants, like the gizzards. Gizzards is only $1.49 a pound, even though that's still kind of a little steep for a pack of gizzards. I need to just go to a corner store in the hood. I kid you not. We was in Deep Ellum yesterday. All I kept hearing, the funky ghetto. That's just how they had corner stores and liquor stores everywhere. And I was like, I've been in this area before, but I've never been over here before. And there's a lot of gentrification going on over there, but they still maintain a little bit of their ghetto. And I really think they're only doing that because they know they have families that are families together, and they're just gonna put their little coins together and all move back in together. Right. Man, when I saw them crabs was $27, I had to go like that because Mel wasn't buying that shit. Because I know it's only one crab. I know it's only one crab. I want some. I know where to go to get it at. But I just don't like, back in the day when you was younger and you used to go to the store. 32? Oh wow. Them Dungeness crabs was $32? But a 50% price increase, I can't swing that, dog. And if there was 32, there was 100% price increase. Oh, we ain't even gonna talk about chips no more, Voodoo. You know, this is a 50-cent bag. These 50 cent. Only way you could get them suckers for 50 cent nowadays, you got to go to a gas station or somewhere. But when I was growing up, them bitches was four for $1. What the hell happened? And I'm telling you, the bag that's the grab bag we used to have growing up. Oh Lord, I could do for a bag of crunch taters, barbecue crunch taters. And they try to say, oh, that's the kettle cooked ones. But it's something about the flavor, it just ain't the same. And them is $4 a bag, damn near. The price of everything is going up. Except for I'm not seeing too much of a price change in milk. They're changing the seasons. But man, right, yeah, I am. I have a bag of chips now. And every time Alonzo come in, he be like, come on, don't you want to share? And I really don't. Like I really don't. Because they give you that big ass bag and it's over half full with air. The chips done settled at the bottom. Half of them broke the fuck up. And they want you to pay $2 for that bag now. I used to pay 75 cents for a grab bag. You remember grab bag? Like not the little pack, but not that big bag. They want $2 for that shit now. I was like, wow. And I don't want to open it because Alonzo think he's slick. He got this game he plays. Let me see what I can make them motherfuckers do. And I know that's what it is. She. You don't share with him, he go into telling you how you selfish, and that's not right. That you should share, cause sharing is caring. What? Boy, if you don't go sit your little butt down, sharing is caring. Yeah, sharing is caring when it's other people's stuff. When it's yours, somebody got to pay. I kid you not. Them candies Keisha was talking about, them chocolate balls with the caramel in the inside. I shouldn't have never tried that with them. Because now when I see they got some, I got to at least get one of them. I shouldn't have never tried that with them. Right, I am. And that's just how they are. That is just how they are. I kid you not. On that same subject, it wasn't a bag of chips. It was what was it? It wasn't no kind of snack or nothing. It wasn't no snack, but it came in a bag that make that noise like a snack bag. Boy, Alonzo heard that. What you got over there? I was like, what? He said, I heard your bag. I heard your bag. What you got over there? And when I showed him what it was, he went, oh. And he went on back to watching TV. But he thought I had a snack. It was, I think it was something like cough drops or something like that. And he heard that bag. What you got over there? I was like, really? Wow. That's just not even right. That boy was on me like a police dog on a pound of coca. I was like, wow. Like, can I keep my snacks to myself? And but his taste is changing and cultivating and whatnot. He don't like marshmallows no more, but wants you to make s'mores with him. What kind of shit is that? Ain't happening. You don't like marshmallows. Talking about y'all smart people. Y'all could come up with a substitute for marshmallows. Well, I'll be Jack Brown. And I could come up with a substitute, but you're gonna complain about every fucking thing. Keisha talk about me. Cause I think a s'more with warm cream cheese would be good too. Oh my God, that do sound good. Or take the cream cheese and whip it and put some vanilla and some pecans in it and then put it on there, and put it in the microwave and let it melt a little bit. Oh man, that sounds fat. Right, I am. But we tried that. Who would think he would have liked some vinegar? He don't like pickles. He don't like olives. You think he wouldn't like the salt and vinegar chips? She can't get past them with him. And you right, dude. Because I thought I was gonna get past him with Nutri-Grain bros. You can't get past that little greedy. Oh, I love strawberries. Oh, blueberries are my favorite. Now most kids ain't gonna eat no fucking blueberries. Not him. Can't get around it. Oh, you're gonna make blueberry pancakes this weekend? Bitch, shut up. Ain't nobody making no pancakes. But you love me. You can make me some blueberry pancakes. Wow. Right, he even eat protein balls. Man, they finally sent me another appointment for the dentist. I don't go till next week. I don't know who it is in here, but my money is on Terrell. He makes the shit out of fucking deviled eggs and don't never shut a shit. Well, I'm calling it deviled eggs. He also like egg salad. I've never been an egg salad person. Deviled eggs, just plain. Just like smash up the eggs with some mayonnaise, a little salt and pepper. That's how you like your deviled eggs? Nah, deviled eggs. Nah, I ain't no deviled egg good. That's Keisha's thing. Oh, paprika or pimentos. I love me a good pimento cheese. Paprika and relish. I don't know about all that. See, I'm not no deviled egg maker. Uh, Maybe that's why I don't like potato salad. That was one of the things I used to not like about going to the country. I'd be like, just put some mayonnaise on my bread. I eat a wish sandwich. Don't give me no damn deviled egg sandwich. No egg salad sandwich. You know, growing up, I was a weird little kid. I didn't like egg salad, but I eat the shit out of a boiled egg yolk. Me and my cousin would trade. I would give her my white and she would give me her yolk. I'm not gonna say I necessarily loved them because I didn't like the brand of mayonnaise that they use, but I preferred them to eating egg salad. I did not like egg salad. Forget you, B. And you know what else I used to like? Tomato sandwiches. Don't judge me. I love a good tomato sandwich. And then you put that little, just a little bit of salt and pepper on that tomato. I love a tomato sandwich. I've evolved as I got older. I put pickles on mine now. And man, that shit be off the chain. No, I am. A tomato sandwich be off the chain. And I be looking at when I be watching like shit like the Food Network and shit like that, and they be doing the tomato pie. I be like, how the hell tomato pie? What the fuck? But they look like they been enjoying it. I like Subway, but I have not been to Subway in a while. And I can't even tell you how long. I used to really like, once I started not eating bread, I used to like these salads. And they done destroyed that for me. What, the tomato pie? Oh, that's because you got to know how to tell them how to season your sandwich, I am. Because you don't even eat tomatoes. Why would you make a tomato pie? But what I mean by tell them how to season your sandwich, okay, get your mayonnaise on. Well, for one, they put their mayonnaise straight dab in the fucking middle. Unless you're going to get it toasted, get your mayonnaise down first. But I always tell them put a little salt and pepper on it, and depending on the sandwich, vinegar and all. I make them motherfuckers work for my money. You had me at fried till you got the fried chicken and mac and cheese. I don't know. It's something about mac and cheese I just do not like anymore. And that was one of the things I've learned to cook early on in my cooking. But I was telling Keisha, right, them candied yams, yes. But I was also telling Keisha that too. Cause really no. I was telling Keisha I wanted greens, but I was telling my sister that I was fucking with her because what my sister does now as a job is she's a cook for a frat house, but it's a white frat. So I always be fucking with her, talking about when you gonna cook them boys some greens, cook them some greens with them fat back, and she was like, I don't know, I don't think they ready for that. But I'm hearing some of the other meals she done cooked for them, and I know they wasn't ready for that. She talking about I'm gonna cook them grits cake with fried fish. Bitch, they ain't ready for that. And like I told you, she told me she was gonna make them the Haitian spaghetti. I went, wow. I said, you ain't gonna throw no kind of ground meat up in there or nothing? She said, nope. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw my sauce in the pot, throw them sausage pieces in there, and they better get happy. I went, wow. I be like, when you gonna cook up some pig feet? You know they ain't never had that experience there. Cook them boys some pig feet. Let's see what they do. And she be like, really? I say, okay then. Okay. Make them some turkey wings and cornbread dressing. She was like, bitch, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, you know, do you know who I'm cooking for? I say, bitch, you be surprised how they might eat that shit. But she told me when she cook red beans, they don't eat it. I say, maybe it's because of how you cook it. When I told her that, I said, give them a soul food Sunday. You work on Sundays? I don't think she work on the weekend though. I said, well, do them some soul food on Friday. You ain't making that shit for me. You make keto pralines in this house, you gonna have to sleep outside. Yes, you are gonna have to sleep outside, miss, if you make keto pralines in this house. We are taking your New Orleans card and we are gonna put your ass outside with the motherfucking keto pralines. And you might not even be right, I am, with Big Gert, because she's gonna save you in that crisis, because it might be hot that day. And we're gonna put you out there because that's just wrong. You just you cannot keto pralines. I'm sorry. You got to use that cane sugar. And people who talk about, oh, you can keto it. I've seen keto pralines. And let me tell y'all, that is not how a praline supposed to look. When you do this to a praline, you ain't supposed to see no string. When you do this, it's supposed to break. It ain't supposed to have no string in between it. It ain't supposed to look like caramel or fudge. And voodoo, you don't never want to have that. You don't ever want to have a keto praline. But if you haven't had a Plyrine, go to the Quiche TV. She showed how to make Plyrines on her channel. They are delicious. I don't eat them like that because, like I just said, it's pure cane sugar. But it's delicious. It's cane sugar, it's butter, it's evaporated milk. So I kind of don't eat them like that. That's how she gonna have to help you. That's how she gonna have to help you. And I help you, that whole help you pay for that window. And it's just pure. You do not use margarine. Even though if you're poor, you use margarine. Or however you want to look at it. If you're economically challenged, you can't use margarine. Because I remember my mama making them a mini day with imperial butter. But when she really was trying to throw down and make them special, she would use butter. No, you got to use real butter. Or you might be able to use the almond butter. I've never tried it. Oh well, yeah, they sell them in sticks now. So if that's why you won't go. But I don't. Me personally, I use almond butter. Only time I might, it tastes just like butter. But the only time I might use real butter is depends on what I'm cooking. But oh man, a good Plyrine. Ooh. We ain't paying. Well, then we're gonna just have to put you out there with a Nestle bottle, then, bitch. We're gonna put you out there with a Nestle bottle and a cup of ice. There you have it. And my mama used to make all kind of Plyrines. Like she used to make the walnut ones. She used to make the pecan ones. Now my grandma was the pro at the coconut ones. I never really knew how they made the coconut ones. I have no idea. But they were okay. What's wrong with you? All right, son. Go ahead on so you can be fresh for your interview. And boy, my grandma used to go there with her candies and whatnot. The coconut Plyrine. I'm not sure. I don't know if she used the cream or it was not like a brittle. She must have did still use the cream. And she was the only one I know made them. I ain't know nobody else who ever made a coconut Plyrine. And I was like, wow, man, the holidays coming up. Food, and I had to stop all my good shit that I used to really like and enjoy. Um, like I was telling my sister, she was telling me she was making cinnamon rolls. I was like, you dirty little fucker. And she was like, what? Hey Mel and Keisha. I'm late. We celebrate Mama birthday today. Oh, hey, Miss Boosie. Tell your mama, Miss Pearl, happy birthday. Oh, wow, I am. That is strange. So, being as though you and coconut have that relationship, do you ingest it? Do you eat coconut products? Like, what about a good pina colada? Oh, Lord, I miss a good pina colada. I miss pineapple sherbet. I miss pineapples in the can. Man, I'm telling you, like when I was eating pineapples, you could always find pineapples in a can in my cabinet. And it didn't matter what kind of way. You could find the chunks, you could find the slices. I preferred the slices because they were easier to handle. And I didn't really necessarily need a fork to eat them. And you could find them. Nah, I can't fuck with them. I go by the Curtis was fucking with Dwayne today, and that's how I go through the fruit section. Oh, you eat almond joys? Oh wow, yeah, almond joys are a good one. I go, I go through when I go through the fruit section in the store. You know where the canned fruit and stuff. I be, you know, how am I supposed to live without you? And I answer that quickly. I live because that's what happened with me. If I eat pineapples, I don't know. I don't know if I'm over that or not. Cause I think I recently ate a pineapple and I didn't realize it. And but when I eat pineapples, like if I eat enough, I get hives like that all over. And they really itch and my throat start getting tight and sore. I be like, mm, 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 mm. And but that used to be my favorite fruit. Yes, they good, Miss Boosie. And that's why I was like, why? Because they were my favorite fruit. The pina coladas and all that. Put it with my chicken, put it with my pork chops. I just loved pineapples. Um, a few months ago, that's over with. And my grandmother used to make this dish that she got off the Ritz Cracker Box back in the 90s. Uh, Girl, fuck you. I ain't no child. Uh, my grandma used to make this dish back in the it used to be rich crackers, pineapples, cheddar cheese, and something else, and you bake it in the oven. Oh, that shit used to be so fucking good. Oh, and when I made baked beans with pineapples, oh my goodness. I used to just pineapple it up. Nah, I can't even eat some Mexican dishes. And that's part of, they blame Dr. Oz for why I don't go out to eat no more. And it's not really Dr. Oz's fault. Oh, but you could hurt me. Anyway, they blame Dr. Oz, talking about, oh, this, that, and the other. But it wasn't Dr. Oz. Let me tell you what stopped me from going out to eat as much as I do. It depends on what type of place it is. Because I didn't know what was in Mexican food and stuff like that before I moved down here. And I used to really love the El Pastor. But every time I would eat El Pastor, my throat would get kind of tight and I get a little itchy. And one day I was in, I don't know where I was, but I went to reading the menu and whatnot. And I asked the dude, because it was in Spanish, but I can kind of read Spanish. And when I saw it, it said peanut. And I was like, this shit got pineapple in it. So I asked the dude, I was like, you speak English? He like, yeah. I said, tell me this don't say pineapple. He said, yeah, that's what it is. I went, ain't this a bitch? No wonder every time I eat this, I have some kind of little reaction to it. Because El Pastor had pineapples, it had the peppers and whatnot. And I was like, wow, that's messed up. And not everybody's willing to tell you everything that's on their menu, or that everything that they sometimes cook with is not obvious what it is. Like when you use them crushed pineapples, if they like, that could be lemon pulps or whatever. If they crush them enough or however it go. So that's what really stopped me. Cause I ain't want to fuck around and get some shit and have an allergic reaction to it. And Keisha be like, oh, Dr. Oz. Even though Dr. Oz did not fucking help. When he was talking about, we checked the lemons. You know the lemons that you put in the tea for bacterial contamination. And they came back with yeast in them. No, he didn't call it yeast. He called the yeast medical name. Trichomonas and something else. I went in the lemons. Nasty motherfucker. And I was like, Then he did the test on the chairs. And he was like, all these chairs have bacteria and yeast on them. And he showed you the test and whatnot. I was like, Dr. Oz, you're not helping the going out to eat situation. Just the thought, you go out to eat, you come back home with yeast. Man, fuck that. Or you go ahead on, give me some lemonade. Or give me put some extra lemons in it. And you drinking someone's yeast. Man, I got I renewed my driver's license. And because I did it online, they used my old picture. Well, I don't think Alonzo ever really looked at the picture, but this picture is in black and white instead of color. So since it was in black and white, and I guess he's never seen a black and white picture, he was really looking at it and investigating it. And he was like, wow, you look different. What happened? I was like, boy, if you don't leave me alone. He said, no, you really do. Because I was saying, look, all that's gone. Because in that picture, I kid you not, that was like down here. And I I was like, wow, this is really awesome to see the change. Then they gonna fucking read me talking about, they gonna talk about you stole his ID, this not you. Let me see your immigration status. I went, fuck y'all. And that one was funny though. He caught me with that one. These boys think they really comedians. I'm gonna have to show them. I'll make their mama show them. Fuck around, let them see fat people jokes hurt. Oh wow. I think they already know. Yeah, Kurt is stupid. Well, it's 103. I've been doing this for 1 hour and 21 minutes. I have to get up at least 6 maybe. I'm trying to go to Dollar Tree in the morning. And I'm also trying to get the color pictures of Color of the World, or at least see them, because they're only 24. Oh wow. Dwayne gonna cry. And I have a few items to pick up at the store and whatnot. So I I guess I'm gonna go ahead on and get out here because I have an early morning. Good night. Oh, Miss Boosie. I saw Kate. That mug is a bad bitch. That she was, oh wow. Yeah, Kate was a mug. Yes, good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take care of yourself and your family. And God bless y'all. Yes. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for the love. And love y'all. Yeah, she was something else. Until next time, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. Later. Good night, Brianna. Good night, Miss Boosie. Good night, Keisha. And good night, Cheryl. Peace. Oh, and I am. Good night, I am.